On our special interview segment this week, we'll be speaking with the Honorable Commissioner for Justice and the Attorney General in Yobe State, Honorable Sally Samanja. Thank you for joining us on Impact Yobe interview.
Thank you. You're welcome.
How will you describe administration of justice in Yobe State?
Thank you very much. The administration of justice in Yobe State is doing well. Since our assumption to office, we have started on a good footing. In fact, the first thing His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Yobe State, did was to sign the administration of criminal justice law into law. And immediately, having done that, the law has started operation in earnest, and since then we have been operating it. And I'm happy to inform you that the administration of criminal justice in particular has recorded a great boost by virtue of coming into force of this particular law. And Yobe State has joined committee of states that are implementing the administration of criminal justice law in our state. I know it's a matter of fact that not all states have implemented it, but Yobe State has done so, and our courts are operating it, and we are finding it much, much easier. The administration of criminal justice in particular is getting a good boost. We dispose our cases faster and easier for both the lawyers and the judges to operate.
All right, what kind of intervention is the ministry embarking on in terms of improving the justice system in the state?
Whatever you do towards improving administration of justice, you cannot divorce it from the law you have in place. We have in place the administration of criminal justice. Recently also, His Excellency graciously signed child protection law, violence against persons law, which we call it VAP law, and then the administration of justice law. All this combined make administration of justice in Yobe State easier, and it makes the whole organs of the administration of justice in the state to operate interwovenly and in the best interest of the state.
All right, what is the ministry doing regarding welfare of workers in your ministry?
Yes, as you are aware, the welfare of workers in any organization should be a hallmark of that administration, because if your workers are not happy, they will not put up their utmost best. Now, we in this ministry, we are doing our best to improve the welfare of our lawyers, starting from the entry point of lawyers into the service, the payment of outfit allowance, which is on yearly basis, prompt payment of salaries and other allowances, especially when they travel, and also give them conducive atmosphere to operate easily and freely to enable them put up their utmost best for the services of the state.
All right. What is the situation in Yobe when it comes to training and retraining of the lawyers and some?
This is one area which I strongly believe we have done fairly well. As you may be aware, capacity building or capacity enhancement really improve the capacity of the lawyers in the ministry. Now, upon my assumption into office as Attorney General, the first thing I did was to enhance the capacity of our lawyers, particularly with regards to issues relating to rape cases. Because as of that time, we had serious cases of rape cases in the state. We received complaints from various areas in respect of rape cases. So what we decided to do was to enhance the capacity of our lawyers in prosecuting these cases, because at times prosecuting rape cases appears to be a little bit technical. So the need for our lawyers to be well equipped in order to face the challenges of the prosecution of such cases becomes imminent. We produce a standard operation procedure, SOP, for the prosecution of rape cases and other criminal cases. And this standard operation procedure has helped us a lot in prosecuting these cases, and I'm happy to inform you that we have recorded a lot of success towards prosecuting our rape cases and other criminal cases. We have disposed so many of them, and a lot of them are also on the verge of being disposed.
All right, what are you doing in terms of collaboration with the correctional centers? What and still
We are very
acquisition
much aware that we have some congestions in our correctional center, particularly in the medium correctional center in Portisco. And this should not surprise you. The reason why it should not surprise you is that is the only standard prison we have in the state. All our suspects that are awaiting trial in respect of capital offenses are being kept in that prison.
What partnership are you having with developmental agency to boost and to help your ministry?
We have a lot of partnership engagement with some agencies, particularly some NGOs that come handy to assist us in doing our work. We have MCN, which has been helping us a lot. In fact, MCN has done so much for us that words enough cannot express our appreciation to them, because they have intervened in so many aspects where it would have been a difficult thing for us to have attained. There are other non-governmental organizations like the RRC, the UNICEF, because UNICEF assisted us greatly in seeing that our child protection law comes into being, and we also remain very grateful to them. And not only these 2 or 3 agencies, there are other agencies that come and then express their desire to partner with us towards a smooth administration of justice in the state. And whenever they come, when we look at them, and if we feel that they can be of assistance to us, we extend our hands of fellowship so that we can move the state forward.
All right, is there any hands of fellowship with traditional rulers in the locals to ensure that you...
We have a program called Sulhu, and this program involves some traditional rulers. It's a sort of an arrangement where people will come to that court, not court as such, but it's a window for people to come, express their grievances, and then they will get some form of judgment which will be much cheaper, easier, and faster. Yes. So the Sulhu program is in place, and a lot of people are patronizing it, and I'm happy to inform you that we are recording a lot of success in that regard.
What about funding? How do you fund?
Some of the government intervenes from time to time, and there are some NGOs that also showed interest in it because of its results, because they have seen the result of such an exercise, and they became interested in coming to the aid of the program.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You are welcome.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.